Beer here back in the fantasy bar. Huge slate of games for us in the NBA Monday night. We have narrowed it down to 6 of my favorite plays on FanDuel and DraftKings, including some of my favorite values and mid-range plays. We will take advantage of some of the big injury situations out there, and we will give you my favorite play on the slate who has absolutely been crushing. Who are we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the fantasy bar. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Hope everybody out there had a great and profitable weekend. We are back talking some NBA, huge slate of games, ton of injuries, 6 of my favorite plays fresh off the tap for you. Thank you, as always, for stopping by, hanging out in the fantasy bar, and checking out today's video. Before we get to the plays, couple things. First thing, thumbs up button. If you enjoy the videos, take a second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and check out RotoGrinders.com/SimLabs. We got some big games in the NFL tonight as well, so go check out our brand new simulation tool. If you haven't messed around with this thing yet, it's awesome, so go ahead and check it out. Again, that link in the description, RotoGrinders.com/SimLabs. All right, let's talk some NBA. Let's get started at center. The guy's been good to us. We're talking Orlando Robinson of Miami. So we hopped off Robinson against Cleveland. Tough matchup there with some of their bigs, but I want to get right back on board here against a Charlotte team that we have been picking on for years with centers. Bam Adebayo out once again tonight, and when Robinson has been given minutes, which I think should definitely be there tonight, he's been productive in games that he has played 20 or minutes. We're talking almost 32 DraftKings points per game. Charlotte, bottom 10 in the entire NBA in points allowed, rebounds allowed, and fantasy points allowed per game to centers. Sounds like Williams more likely doubtful to play, so they'll be down one big body here. I think Robinson bounces back with another big game tonight against the Charlotte Hornets. All right, up next, small forward, power forward, Jaylen Williams of OKC. Anytime Utah's on the slate, I want to take advantage here. We're going to do that with Williams. 123, the projection here for the Oklahoma City Thunder tonight. Utah, 6th worst team in all of basketball in defensive efficiency. And you look at positionally, bottom 5 in fantasy points allowed to both small forwards and power forwards this season. And Williams really on a nice roll right now behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really helping fill that void as the second, third scorer on this team. 35 or more DraftKings points now in 4 of his last 6 games. I don't think 40 fantasy points out of the question here tonight against Utah. Jaylen Williams, great value in the mid-range. All right, up next, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, depending on your site. We're talking Dante Exum of Dallas. So opportunity knocks here for Dante Exum. No Kyrie Irving tonight for the Dallas Mavericks. I think Exum going to be another big part of the rotation here for the Dallas Mavericks. 33 minutes in that last game, and season highs for him in minutes, shots with 15, assists with 7, put 23 points on the board, over 40 fantasy points. This is one of those guys that we love to talk about here in the fantasy bar. Guys that can do a little bit of everything. I don't know that we get all the numbers here once again tonight, and even with the hike in price, you run the numbers, this guy's 7-8x upside with his ability to contribute across the stat sheet. Dante Exum, one of the best values on this Monday night slate. All right, we're going to go back to the well once again on a guy that continues to be underpriced. We're talking point guard, Coby White. You guys are probably sick of me talking about Coby White, but until his price gets near 8,000, we're going to continue to play him. Death, taxes, and Coby White here, who continues to produce for us night in and night out. No Zach LaVine once again tonight, and White has certainly helped fill that void with LaVine out of the lineup. 39 or more DraftKings points now in 5 of his last 6 games. Milwaukee, not the defensive stalwart they've been in years past. We're talking a bottom 8 team in the NBA in defensive efficiency, and Damian Lillard, more offense, less defense, giving up the 6th most fantasy points to the point guard position. Let's run it back here with one of my favorites in point guard, Coby White. All right, let's get some value up next at power forward center with Isaiah Hartenstein of the Knicks. Another guy getting some opportunities here and really taking advantage of it. No Mitchell Robinson tonight, and Hartenstein stepped in, pulled down 16 rebounds, put up 34.5 DraftKings points with the minutes that he got against a tough Boston team. And I think this is one of the spots, you don't get many spots where we can legitimately say a guy has 8, 9, 10x upside. I think Hartenstein, that guy, only scored 5 points in that game. Not going to go out and score 20, but if he gives us 10 to 12 points with double-digit rebounds, couple block shots, we are threatening that 9, 10x upside. Not the best matchup here with Toronto, but the prices are fair. The minutes should be there. I think Hartenstein, one of the best value plays on this Monday night slate. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Easy to play. All you got to do, click that thumbs up button and head to the comment section and guess fantasy points on DraftKings tonight. For my Beast of the Night, whoever's got the closest guess, we're going to give you an absolutely free week of RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, ton of games tonight. Who is your top play? If you had to narrow it down to one guy, who is your Beast of the Night? Sound off in that comment section. All right, let's wrap this baby up with my favorite play, No Max, Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We are going to go to point guard, shooting guard, Tyrese Maxey of the Sixers, tonight's Beast of the Night. Now, what a spot here against the Washington Wizards. We have Joel Embiid listed questionable tonight. Even if Embiid plays, still love Maxey. If Embiid's out, Maxey, a lock button play here against Washington, the absolute worst team in the NBA in defensive efficiency. That shows in the team total here for Philadelphia, sitting at 127.5, leading the way on this big 13-game slate. 25 or more points, 40 or more DraftKings points now in 7 of his last 8 games, and solid against Washington, averaging 24-9 in 2 matchups here. I think he absolutely goes nuts. I think that 24-9 is the floor here for Tyrese Maxey. I think we get a 60 burger here out of Tyrese Maxey tonight, making him easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it here for Monday night's NBA six-pack. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points for Tyrese Maxey on DraftKings for your shot at some free RotoGrinders Premium. And who is your top play? Who is your Beast of the Night? Sound off in that YouTube comment section. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you have not already. And again, RotoGrinders.com/SimLabs, 2 games for Monday Night Football. Go run the simulations, build some lineups very quickly, very easily. Go check it out today. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you for watching. Best of luck on the slate tonight, and we will see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist